Let's head back west. A brush fire exploding in size overnight in Malibu, California, forcing students to shelter in place at Pepperdine University, where classes and finals have been canceled today. Joining me now is Henry Adams, a journalism student at Pepperdine. Henry, thanks for taking time to talk to us. We know that you're not on campus, but first let's start about when were you notified about the fire? How were students notified about the fire?
Yeah, so I first heard about it pretty much as soon as they could see the smoke on campus, which is around 11 p.m. last night. And then, of course, Pepperdine sent all of their alerts. I mean, everybody on campus already knew what was going on at that point. But a lot of people were evacuating as soon as they could before they put the shelter-in-place rule in. So, yeah, it's been chaotic, but I think they've been getting things under control and everybody's where they need to be.
So it's looking a little better for Pepperdine right now, but the fire is still obviously, eating away at acres. Have you had a chance to talk to anyone who was still on campus and sheltered in place?
Yeah, I've had a chance to talk to a couple people, a couple of friends that are on campus. They've just been sitting in the library with their masks, and it's just been very exhausting night for them, not being able to, even do their studying. I mean, I guess finals are canceled now, at least for today, so that relieves a bit of the stress there, but it's still not a great situation. So no, Pepperdine's doing all they can, but
I mean, Henry, I would say terrifying. We're showing video of flames outside the window of what I believe is the library, and you can see people kind of looking out the window at the flames, at the smoke. I mean, I would assume this would be a very scary situation. Are people scared, or were they scared?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, especially a few hours ago when the fire was coming right up against the library. I'm sure you saw maybe some of the videos that were being posted online. I was sharing some stuff on Twitter, but there was small little fires that were all the orange smoke was coming right up against the glass. Everybody in the library is looking out, seeing trees on fire and stuff. Yeah, just very terrifying stuff. Far from the first time Pepperdine students have dealt with this, but the first time that Pepperdine students have, this current, I guess.
Yeah, this class. Let's talk about that because your sister was at Pepperdine when the Woolsey fire actually happened. This was about, 6 years ago or so? So yeah. It must be bizarre to be in a similar, situation. Have you spoken to your sister? Were there similarities? Were there differences?
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to speak to her yet because she went to bed actually. I think before the whole thing broke out. So I've just been up, but I definitely remember very vividly what it was like back then. And she managed to evacuate off of campus right before they did their shelter-in-place orders. But yeah, she was stuck in traffic on PCH for a long time back in 2018. So. Yeah,
all right. So have you heard anything else from school officials in the days going forward from now when they're going to reschedule finals and whatnot?
Yeah, we're still waiting on an update from them. They're going to just postpone the finals. I guess we're going to get a final schedule later in the day. So I'm not entirely sure what that's going to look like. We'll see, I guess, as well as how this whole thing pans out in the next couple days. I mean, I don't know what, tomorrow's finals as well are going to look like. So definitely changes a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So,
and we only have about 30 seconds left. So have you been up since have you gone to sleep at all, or has it been too stressful and too anxiety ridden to go to sleep with all this happening?
As a journalist student at Pepperdine, I've just been unable to sleep. I've just been following this whole thing. So no, I have not gotten a minute of sleep since it broke out.
All right, well, go take a power nap, and then you get back to the journalism part of this. Pepperdine University student Henry Adams, we really appreciate you joining us, and we're glad that you're safe. And, of course, all the students at Pepperdine are safe. But this was a terrifying moment. You can see in the reflection some students in between the books there at the library while the fire blazes outside.